I was bony cock. I was still that skinny kid that was made fun of for the most part for my style. People did not like my style at all.
Is your style considered different?
Well, it was more, and at that time it was more focused on tricks, and it wasn't about flow and speed and power and aerials. It was more like I was doing these little spins and stuff with my skateboard, like I was twirling a baton. So they said I was doing circus tricks, but the fact that I had validation from Stacy Peralta went a long way. So once I got on the Bones Brigade and started to do well in different events, then that narrative changed.
Well, you changed the style, right? Or what people looked for in the whole sport.
There was a technique that I developed that I was made fun of originally that now is the standard way that people do aerials.
So, but when you were young and they were making fun of this style, did you... I'm fascinated that a young kid, but it sucked. But I would think that I would be, as a young person, going, you know what, they're making fun of me. I'm going to try to do it the way they're doing it. You didn't change.
I didn't have the strength to do that. I was so skinny that I was doing it out of desperation, because I was doing this technique where when the Dogtown crew and the people of the late 70s, when they would do aerials out of pools, they would reach down and grab their board before they got to the top, and then just kind of muscle it into the air, and it was just more like a hop. And what I developed is doing an ollie near the top and then launching myself into the air and then grabbing my board at the apex. And the reason I did that is because I didn't have the strength to muscle myself into the air, so I had to launch, and that became the way to do it, because you could get way higher that way. You don't kill your speed by reaching down for your board before you leave the pool.
And this is also the predecessor to, do you snowboard?
Yeah.
And skateboard would be the predecessor. There wasn't snowboarding at the time.
No.
So, and all those tricks and all those, the ollies and all that is the same terminology that they're using in...
Yeah, snowboarding is kind of taken on a life of its own, because now it's a lot of gymnastics type of moves and double cork flips and things like that.
And you don't do that in skateboarding?
We do a bit of that, but it's just different. It's just a different plane, and you're attached to the board, so the ollie is sort of is redundant.
And I find this fascinating that you started doing this as a kid for transportation. You created a style, and now this style is what is looked upon as professionally. I mean, I watched it on the Olympics
for the first time, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, you're still a young guy. I mean, in your life, from 10 years old to 53, you're watching something that you did. Your brother takes you to a park. I go, oh, that's kind of cool. And because you did it, because I believe that you are a leader of this sport. Not only are you well known, thank you. I had a skateboard when I was a little kid, but nothing I did was going to lead to changing the world. I'm older than you. I'm a decade older than you, and I had a shitty wooden flat. I think I had a 2x4 with some wheels from
from roller skates. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, that's
it was the same with the roller skates. That's what I had them, and that's how I used to go to my friend's house when I didn't want to take my bike. But you tried this thing out, and now the world is watching it. Look who's here. Do you know this guy?
It's Theo.
Hey.
Do you know Theo Vaughn?
I do. I just I had the honor of doing his show recently.
Wait, is this real? You're just coming in here to take measurements?
Theo Vaughn.
He
comes in to measure.
You guys go ahead. Don't mind us.
No, you want to, before you measure this, why don't you measure bone and cock?
Measure bone and cock.
Measure the room.
He's measuring the room now?
He didn't tell him that.
Hold it real fast. He didn't tell me you guys were in.
We're doing I'm right in the middle of
an interview.
Are you buying carpet for me?
All right, I'm going to document this now. Like this whole thing has just gone south. So
we're talking about the.
That's what happens in this
podcast. Do you skateboard, Theo?
Huh?
Do you skateboard?
No, you know what? I used to roller skate a little.
But that's not even. Where do you want this? At the wall?
Wait, what's right here?
Are you renovating this place?
What is? Theo not only does comedy, but Theo does.
I'm so confused.
So am I. I have no idea. This is not a plan. But welcome to the.
Sorry, I do some light flooring. No, I was just trying to see if we do our thing here, what it's going to be like. So.
What, you keep moving it though, Dad.
I don't. I know I was holding. Did you get the measurement you needed?
Yeah, it's about 8 feet.
All right.
I knew it was going to be. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
All right. Thanks for coming in and measuring.
Good luck with that project.
Oh, appreciate it. No worries, man. I'm just putting in a small quarter ramp here.
Oh.
Double quarter ramp.
A double quarter ramp.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a half ramp?
Half pipe.
Half pipe.
Half pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how it shakes out.
You know what I did? I built a half pipe in my garage.
Yeah, for Alex, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I did.
Awesome.
My son. For my son.
See, supportive
But-
dads.
well, the problem was that the
The garage?
garage is
Yeah,
like
I've seen a lot of that.
So he would go up and then smash his face into the ceiling. It wasn't a good idea. There was no engineering involved.
You
It's
were
a thought that
supportive
counts.
dad.
No, but let's finish this.
I have a question, but
Wait. I have a question. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah. I have a lot of questions at this point.
Go ahead.